Hey, family,
It's your girl, Nancy Drew,
and Mama C.
and we're back with another episode of Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. Leave your comments below. We will be sure to get back with you. Time for
Go to
bed.
bed. I thought Austin was gonna come up. He must be in the
Mm-mm.
bathroom.
He don't know where he at. He don't even know where he at. He'll come down in a second, even though I done told him to go to bed. He'll be down. Two black mothers.
All right, so we haven't been on since Friday. So I hope everybody had a great weekend, a great Labor Day, and a great Tuesday and Wednesday. Today is True Crime Thursday.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
So those of you who don't know, we are in the state of Georgia. And if you do have a TV, I'm sure you have heard of the school shooting in Winder, Georgia, which is about 40 minutes from the city of Atlanta.
Apachua is in Wildington, Georgia.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was 2 hours from us. Okay,
No, now it
is
might be 2 hours.
up north?
Now it might be 2 hours from you. It's right
Okay,
behind Lawrenceville.
okay. Speak of it. Speak.
Hi, Austin.
He won't come on here because he ain't got no shirt on.
Oh, okay. You don't have his robe today?
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you do when you're itchy? Where's your cream? In the medicine drawer. Go get it. I think you just wanted to show me. That's okay. Go get your cream.
I just have to show my nose
I know. Go get your cream though. I know if you put the cream on it, it won't hurt. It's hurting because you're scratching.
So I hate that they have put so many things in these foods to make these kids so allergic to everything. Because when I was growing up, I just don't remember kids being allergic to nothing but like peanut butter. That was
I
like the
don't
only.
remember kids being allergic
I
to
mean, and
peanut
I
butter.
didn't know any, but I know that in school they would say like anybody allergic to peanuts. Nah, I didn't know anybody, but now it seems like these kids be allergic to air, grass, everything,
Austin,
everything.
Austin is allergic to everything. Dust,
Mm-hmm.
roaches, which I mean, like, really? Mm-hmm. Roaches is on his list.
What happened if a roach touch?
I don't know. He'll scream like a girl. That's what's gonna happen. Because that's what he do
You gonna do
when
that
he
for a
see
fly?
when a fly, when he see a fly, he gone.
Be a gnat. He'd be like, whoop.
Yep, and that he's allergic to bugs. Any bugs, he's allergic to them. So he's allergic to them.
Mm-hmm.
Put the cream on. Exactly. So he's allergic to roaches. Okay, okay, bugs, any type. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I was growing up, you know, some 35. I didn't even hear about peanuts though. Kids being allergic to peanuts. I don't remember that. Maybe penicillin, which I don't even think people take penicillin anymore.
Right.
Yeah. This is two black mothers, not two black mothers in Austin. That's not what this is. Put your cream on, go to bed. Thank you. No, 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 no. Two black mothers? No. So,
Yeah. So I'm in agreement. I don't remember kids being allergic to anything. So I think it's stuff that they are spraying on these foods and the way they're processing these foods now that are getting into these kids' system at a young age and making them allergic to stuff.
of course, because what we eat, I mean, it kills us. So,
Mm-hmm.
of course, hmm
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So,
So
true
back
crime.
back to the crime.
hmm
So yesterday at around 10:30, they got a call that there was a shooter at Appalachia High School in Winder.
hmm
They did not release a picture of who They arrested. All they said was it was a 14-year-old. Now, there was a little mishap on social media because Channel 2 News had posted the young man that was unalived, which was a Black young man. But on their caption, they said arrested was a 14-year-old, and they didn't clarify that it was not that young man.
Oh.
So people were outraged because they felt like they were trying to insinuate that he was the shooter when he really had lost his life.
Knowing damn well is never one of us does that.
So,
okay.
I already knew because when they said the young man name was Colt, I knew that he was not this color. So here I am in the comments as well, arguing with people because it's people in there. I knew it. No. I said, I seen a post earlier. Auntie had posted that young man and said, my nephew is missing. We have not been able to get in contact with him. If anybody has heard from him, please let us know. So I already knew that he was one of the unalived victims. But these in the comments were so excited to see that it was a young Black boy.
No.
But you know, we didn't name our child no Colt.
First of all, I didn't have to hear his name.
Exactly.
What's the situation? A school what shooting? We know. Ain't no way in hell it is one of us.
I mean, it's just not even heard of. So, and it is because in the Black neighborhoods, they do things like clear backpacks, metal detectors.
9 people died and 36 people got injured at the shootout.
He wants to share that with us too.
Well, thank you.
In Austin. That's what he keeps saying. In Austin.
Well, tell him thank you, but it was 4 people that were unalived.
It was 4 unalived.
I thought it was 9.
He thought it was 9. 4.
2 teachers, 2 students.
4.
So what about the injured people?
The injured people are just injured. They're not unalived.
There's a lot of injured.
They're not. They're
so
okay.
36.
Yes, but you said 9 in your. You have to get your news right. If you're going to report the news, you got to get it right, and then you need to spell it a little bit better.
My friend told me this.
Oh, your friend?
Oh, you didn't even watch the news.
To the wrong news source. You need to. If you're going to report it, get it right. Okay. All right.
Yes. So there was I sent you the video. It was a Caucasian woman that made a video saying that, like, this is always our people. What are we going to do to change the narrative of these white boys shooting up?
Say it's our people, mean our people getting injured or our people doing the injury?
No, she's white. She's saying her people are doing the injuring.
Okay. Oh, you want me to go to the video?
Yeah. Roll the clip.
Okay. Roll the clip. Which one is it?
Let's see. Oh, you done sent so much. This is all you.
No, they gotta go to the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, I sent a lot. Here we go.
Right there. I must have sent it twice. Both of them the same one.
Because you couldn't believe it. It was a shocker that they said, yeah,
that somebody identified. I said it was a shocker that somebody got some sense.
Yeah, got some sense here.
Politicize what happened in Georgia yesterday, but I will not allow the NRA to dictate how I talk about this issue that is impacting all of us. The majority of school blank and mass blank that are happening across this country are being committed by white boys. So let me ask you this. If you're a parent, white women, what are we doing? Because this year in April, I got married, and in doing so became a bonus mom of 2 beautiful little boys. And I have to tell you, every day we're combating messaging. Every day we're working on sharing emotions, expressing anger. We're working on things as parents to ensure that we are raising emotionally healthy, mature, communicative young men in the future. So I'm really concerned that's not happening. What I'm understanding is that yes, this is 100% a pew pew access to pew pew problem, but as a culture, we are raising violent human beings. The overexposure and glorification of violence in our households has to stop. You have got to get a hold of what we are showing, teaching, exposing our children to, and being better, more present parents, because this is a problem in white households. So if we are white parents, we have to do something about it. I'm sorry if you
Yeah, I agree with her.
I agree. I agree.
And what is the call to action? What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are y'all
I
gonna
think
do?
the first call of action is to identify when your child has a problem. So
Mhm.
this young man was a freshman in
Mhm.
middle school. He did the same thing.
He did
Said
what? Shoot some people?
he said he was going to shoot up the
Okay.
school,
Mhm.
and the sheriff came to his home and
Mhm.
interviewed him, and he said, "Oh, I was hacked. My Discord was hacked. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't say I was going to shoot the school up." They interviewed the daddy, was like, "Is there guns here?" He was like, "Yes, I hunt. I have guns in the house, but Colt doesn't have access to them."
Mhm.
And they let it go. And here we are. That was May 21st. And now here we are in September, and he shoots up his ninth grade hallway of high school. So if
So
we
this started 8th grade. So it was
yes, in middle school in May, that's when he made the post that he was going to shoot the school up.
so it was a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking like a year or two. It was a couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of months ago. They got a tip. So did he use his dad arm weapon to do it? Was that the
Yes,
weapon?
AR-15. Mm-hmm.
And that is why they arrested his ass too.
Mm-hmm.
And he should
Mm-hmm.
be. Because it's first of all, it should have been locked up and the key shouldn't have been accessible to his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Second of
Mm-hmm.
all, you knew a long time ago he needed some help.
Exactly.
What was
Exactly.
mama was in jail because mama in jail for drugs or some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you know it's some mental stuff going on with him. He been needed to talk to somebody.
I
Has
think that
he
these
been talking to
property
somebody?
no. I think that these property taxes are so high that the school taxes that we listen, the
Oh, okay.
school taxes that we pay should accommodate these schools. They know that kids bring weapons. Like Deshaun went to Archer last year. There was multiple
Deshaun went
guns
where?
to Archer High School, which is 10 minutes away from that school.
Alachua? Apachua?
Yes,
Really?
which
You
is 10
2
minutes.
hours away from me?
Well, right now I'm not, but there, it was good little, it's like you riding to the office when you
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
But they had multiple encounters with kids bringing weapons, but they was stopped as soon as they got there and they sent a little letter or whatever. But on this side in DeKalb County, oh, they put metal detectors at all the doors. Clear backpacks are required. So
So
because
y'all don't have a clear backpack rule in Gwinnett?
no,
What?
so that's the problem. Like as high as these property taxes are and all these school taxes we pay, y'all need to implement this everywhere. Why would you think that you need metal detectors here where there's no shootings? It don't need it here where there is. So that's the thing. Like if
My
I
friend said that it needs to look like it needs to be a fence on the outside. Like it needs to look like the federal prison, how they protect like the inmates. Can't nobody get into a federal prison. How can these individuals cause harm to the kids and be able to get easy access into the school? But you can't get into no federal prison. You cannot break
because they
in.
go to the school, so they just going through the front door.
Huh?
They go to the school, so he just going through the
No, I'm
front door.
talking about people who want to cause harm. Like the front door be open. Well, where she lives, the front door be open. But
Oh, okay. I was gonna say here the front door is gonna be open.
Okay, I thought
Like
so. 'Cause
even at Archer and Gwinnett, like it's 2 sets of doors. You're gonna come through and you're gonna drop your ID, your license into a machine,
Mm-hmm.
and then it pop back out. Then they unlock the door, so they are
Mhm.
secure on that end. And then at his school now, you got to press the button, and they're gonna ask you what you're there for, or whatever, and you're gonna walk through a metal detector, and it's a security sitting right there next to the metal detector.
Well,
But
don't
they
even let us in.
you go. Oh, you know what? Archer the same way. They be like, you know what? Now that they got the little ID thing, they be like, they'll come outside.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't even come in. You right.
I feel violated sometimes. Like,
But yeah,
but
they just started that though. They just implemented the second part of glass where you don't come in, but at the beginning when he started going there in 11, you went in. But they need to do that in all the schools. They shouldn't make it because it's a nice area. We don't need the security because MLK didn't give you the option about no backpack. If you came with a regular backpack, oh, they gave you one. Here you go. Here you go, you're clear.
Really?
Yes. I didn't buy him no backpack. I said just show up to school because they sent an email and said just send him to school. We'll give him a backpack. They went back at the door. They want everybody to have clear book bags.
You go to an event here too, you have to have a clear bag or you can't bring your bag in. Any events, any sports events, anything. Clear bag. But still with that, with the events to this clear bag, what if I'm carrying in my back? They don't pat us down when we go to these events. They don't want us.
Oh, with the games and stuff, yeah.
Even in a school, but you said it's a metal detector in the cab. But it's not one in Gwinnett. Because even if they had a clear bag, they could carry it in their back, in their back, on the side, in the underwear, whatever. So this young man used a rifle to do this. How did he get through the school carrying a rifle? Because he had to leave out the school to go get it.
I don't know if he drove or what, how he got to school. I don't know. I don't know.
Freshman year?
I don't know. The girl said, like one of the students, she said that they had heard shot. They heard a shot, and the teachers locked the door. And she said he was in her class, and he came to the door, and she said she was about to unlock it for him because she knew him from in her class. And she said when she looked through the glass, she seen the AR-15, and she didn't open the door, and then he just started letting off shots in the hallway.
Oh, in the hallway. See, he told me that he went to the next class and got into the next class.
He did. But he let off some in the hallway. Then he went to the next class, and then
and their door was open. They was looking out, being nosy.
I don't know if that was the case. She told me they was looking out, being nosy. Well, you got to think about it. Even though you hear about this kind of stuff, you still think like, ain't nobody shooting. Like,
no. First of all, we go through drills of fire drills, do we not? In Florida, they go through hurricane drills or tornado drills. Why at Walmart, when I work, I have to go through the shooting drill, right? Remember, we had to do that video about, what is it called? Active shooter. Why the school's not teaching the active shooter policy, the drill?
Because they too worried about electronics and phones and stuff like that. So like Dejan school, they just sent out a thing about they done provided all the kids with a pouch. You ever went to State Farm Arena for something that's going to be filmed for Netflix or something, and they lock your phone up? So they done gave them those. They want them to put their phones in the thing and lock them up.
No.
So I'm like, so what if there's an emergency?
Exactly. Right here.
Exactly. And they phones locked up. Just like at Archer, they killed a signal. They don't want you to have no signal on your phone. So they too worried about technology and these kids being on their phone and having their AirPods in and not worried about school safety. What to do in the matter of
an active shooter.
Yeah.
Because didn't this just happen year before last? In Texas?
Mm-hmm.
It was a mass. A lot of young men at an elementary school, right?
Oh, you might be
In
talking about
Texas.
I know what you're talking
I
about.
remember. But they don't
They
practice
tore it down.
active shooter. They should be practicing active shooter because I saw a video on TikTok when the police was knocking on the door, checking on the kids, and the teacher was scared to go open the door. First of all, you don't, because you don't know if it's a police, you gonna knock that motherfucker out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not opening the door for you because a active shooter will pretend that they are the officer to get in the door. Guess where I learned that from? Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
They need to practice. They have to have a drill on an active shooter.
Mm-hmm.
It gotta be. We need to do something because it's not going to get better. How long have we been talking about these shooting schools since? Is it Columbine?
Mm-hmm. That's the
That
first one I
was
remember.
that was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
My little brother, who's 30, was in high school when that happened, or
Mm-hmm.
before then.
I
I
was
think he
in
was in
elementary.
elementary school
Mm-hmm.
when that happened. So then we've been talking about this for years, and it happens almost every year. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we not doing anything? I understand what this lady is saying, that it starts at home and they need help. But we also need to protect the ones that's in there who don't need the help for mental health.
Right. I'm curious to know, like, people was saying like, oh, they should charge the dad and not charge him as an adult.
What?
Yeah, they were saying they should charge the dad and not charge him as an adult because clearly he has been neglected, you know.
Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. No. Charge his ass as an adult. He should go to the adult prison. He will
And
get
I
all
also
the
want to
attention he
know,
needs.
like, what went on in these past 4 weeks. Did you just want to unalive somebody because it's only been 4 weeks? Do you even know these kids?
I
Like,
know. But he probably knew them from middle school. But even if you know or don't know, like, why?
mm-hmm.
I just want to know, what was he thinking?
Right.
Was he getting picked on? Now, his aunt said that somebody was picking on him. The video, the message she posted,
Mm-hmm.
that he had been going through bullying or something like that. That's what the aunt said, and the aunt apologized for the victims' families. She said all of that, but she
But
also
did
said
he take out anybody that was bullying him, or he just went random? I mean,
just
because I know the coach of the football team wasn't bullying him.
bullying him.
The math teacher wasn't bullying him. So what was the end result that you were looking for?
But see, here's the thing. He's going to do his time.
Well, hopefully.
So young.
Hopefully, because sometimes they will be like, oh, he's sentenced to stay in juvenile till 18, 21. Then he can live his life.
He needs to go. He stay in juvenile until he's 17, and then he needs to go to the regular and do the other life sentence.
And he
Because
needs to be charged. He need to be charged just like the little 12-year-old black girl they charging as an adult. They need to do him the same. She so her mother drove down, I want to say to Tennessee. I want to say she drove to Tennessee, or it may not be Tennessee, but she drove out of town to her family member's house and let her daughter spend the night with her cousin. Her daughter was 8. The cousin was 12, and they were at grandma's house. They was in bunk beds, and somehow the 8-year-old broke the iPhone, and the 12-year-old smothered her, and then repositioned her body and covered her up like she was asleep. And so the next day, when she got up, the grandma was like, "Where such and such?" And she was like, "Oh, she in there asleep." And so she went in there and seen that she was unalive. So it's a ring camera in the room. The grandma watched the video and seen that she suffocated her, wiped her face off, repositioned her, and covered up, and they charged her as an adult.
Okay, now, how is this 12-year-old knowing to do that?
They don't know. They have no idea.
Where did you see this at?
Oh, I thought I sent it to you, but it's probably been a couple days. Let me give it to you.
Did the 12-year-old not see the camera in the room?
I don't know if she knew. I don't think she lived there. I think they, she just came. Oh, you can't put unalive on in TikTok. They be like,
They done caught up with us. When we say pew pew, they know who we talking about. Oh,
yeah, they know all the words.
Oh man, so I did not know this was that close to us. Well, close to you because I'm 2 hours away. But and it would be north up there. But down here in the south of Georgia, it can happen here as well. It can happen here as well. And that is why we need to enforce an active shooter training in school.
Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you.
And I'm glad the dad got arrested.
I don't know why people always put weird videos next to a next to a video, like it just be nothing but weirdness going on next to it.
It says school safety training after shooting. This says active shooter drills are mandatory in Georgia schools.
Oh yeah, the kids say that the seniors said they done did drills and everything, but they just still didn't think it was like really going on. Yeah, they said
that. It must have been them. Because us would have been like, bye.
Would have been out the door.
The other side, let's go to the exit, climb out the window.
Like, that's what I thought. Like, is there not no windows in class? Because that's where I would be, out the window.
Let's go out the window. Hit it. Did you send it to me? Oh, she's so cute. Was it the one who did? Oh, that's the 12-year-old.
A 12-year-old girl was charged with murder after she allegedly smothered her 8-year-old cousin while she slept, and it may have all stemmed from an argument over an iPhone. A security camera recorded the killing inside the bedroom they shared on July 15th in Humboldt, Tennessee, the county prosecutor said. The Gibson County District Attorney said the recording showed the older child using bedding to suffocate her cousin in the top bunk. After the child died, the juvenile cleaned up the victim and repositioned her body. The victim's mother, Rihanna Smith, told CBS's Memphis affiliate that the girls had been staying at their grandmother's house in Humboldt for the summer and that the issue stemmed from an argument over an iPhone. The 12-year-old girl was charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence, and Smith said she is hoping for the maximum sentence. The Gibson County District Attorney said he would petition a judge to prosecute the girl, who turns 13 later this month, in adult court, which would allow for a lengthier sentence. Smith identified her daughter as 8-year-old Demiria Hollingsworth and said she was doing well in school and always smiling. Smith said, "She liked to read books, go swimming, play outside, ride her bike every day, play with the kids in the neighborhood, play with my friends' kids. My baby was sweet."
That is so.
A 12-year-old girl.
So sad. So they must have been like distance cousins. Like they must then play a lot. Like, how can you do that to your cousin?
Oh, I mean, the family's divided now. Because the 8-year-old mama want the girl to do life.
Did they show the 12-year-old?
Mm-hmm. Go to the one where they in court. Maybe they'll show her.
Oh.
12-year-old girl is in police custody. She's accused of murdering her.
Go up some. Yeah, right here.
Breaking news. So this is going to be an update on the 12-year-old girl that unalived her cousin while she was visiting family. Now, this is the crazy thing about this case. There has been a gag order put on it since she is under the age of 14. They're saying that the attorney has refused to make a statement and the judge has placed a gag order on this case. Now, this precious little girl was unalived by her 12-year-old cousin. She just turned 13, I believe. And she propped her up basically on the bed and made it look like she was just asleep. Now, according to this baby's mom, she said she sent her over to her grandmother's house to spend the summer with her grandmother, and her cousin happened to be over there as well. And they had a dispute over
they ain't
an
gonna
iPhone.
show her. I
That
seen
is
her
all we
earlier
know,
today,
that
though.
there was a dispute over an iPhone. The mom was aware of this dispute, but she said she never in a million years thought it would lead to her daughter being unalive. When she found out the news, she said she immediately just, was devastated and felt guilty and of the situation, and the whole thing is just so heartbreaking. Like, how does a 12-year-old girl unalive her cousin and prop her up on it just doesn't make any sense. So the more information I get, I will let you all know there is a gag order that has been put over this case.
There you go. Play the other one. That's her right there.
That's her right here.
Mm-hmm.
She looks as little as the 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm. She was in court crying.
A 12-year-old girl unalived her 8-year-old cousin at their grandmother's house, reportedly after an argument over an iPhone. This happened at night when they were supposed to be sleeping. They were in the same room in a bunk bed, and she used use bedding to suffocate her 8-year-old cousin. This is so heartbreaking because it was all caught on surveillance camera footage. The little girl's name is Demaria Hollingsworth, and her 12-year-old cousin repositioned her afterward, propping her up on the bed to make it look like she was still sleeping. The next day, when the grandmother realized what had happened, she looked at the surveillance camera footage and saw that the other girl had used bedding sheets, blankets, pillows, and comforters to suffocate this baby. This all happened over an iPhone dispute. The girl was charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence after authorities obtained the video. The victim's mother said she would petition a judge to prosecute the girl, who turns 13 later this month, in adult court, which would allow for a lengthier sentence, whether that will be through incarceration or supervision with court-ordered conditions.
What's the sentence if you're 12?
I told you they'd be like, you're sentenced to a juvenile facility till you're 18.
So she'll get 8 years in juvie.
Well, 7. I think they said she just turned 13.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then she will go to.
But if they charge her as an adult, then they'll say, well, you'll be in juvie till you 18, then you will go over to the prison.
For what? For how long?
Whatever they give them. Like if they give her 20 years.
That is going to change her life forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the family life.
Mm-hmm.
There will be no more Christmas together.
Won't be no more going down to grandma's house and family reunions, none of that, because your child suffocated my child over a phone. And then she didn't panic and go get grandma. She cleaned her up and repositioned her body and went to sleep.
You knew she was gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's why she's definitely going to jail, because it was matters behind that, because you knew she was going. Like,
I think if she would have ran in there like, grandma, I was just playing and I ain't know, then it'd be different. But the whole like repositioning and cleaning her up is like, yeah, you didn't even give her a chance. Somebody could do some CPR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's horrible. But I'm saying if they gonna charge her as an adult, old Colt need to be there too. With the adult.
He do. It definitely him.
He older than her.
Exactly.
And his should be premeditated.
Mm-hmm.
Starting from the 8th grade.
Yes. And so he is in jail, right?
Yes, they said he that the police didn't even the police not the one that took him down. They said that the school security guard was like, put the weapon down, I'll shoot you. And he went in and surrendered.
Surprisingly, he ain't turned the weapon on himself.
Yeah.
They are known for that.
He didn't. They said he surrendered to the security guard. That was the school guard, not the Now, one thing. Now, on this side, they have security. In Gwinnett, they do have Gwinnett PD in the school.
I thought they have resource officers now. Like you
hired. In Gwinnett, they'd be real officers.
Yeah. They should be real officers there too.
No, well, see, when I go into Deshaun school, it be saying security.
Really?
Now, they do be strapped.
No, they supposed to have a police car out there. I thought that was in Georgia, period. They resource officers. They had them at Anaya Elementary School in Jonesboro.
Yeah, they cars say the Cobb County schools.
Yeah, but they're resource officers. It shouldn't be no security card. No, it should be a police. It should be a police car. This is
yes. There's don't be a police car. Yeah, see, in Gwinnett, it's a Gwinnett County with the lights on the top, the whole nine. Yeah, they don't.
The Cobb County, no, they wrong for that. They supposed to have a resource officer.
So he probably was a real officer at the school, so he probably knew that he would get pew-pewed if he didn't put it down.
So you said what county? Walton County?
But it said that the middle school was in Jackson County, so I don't know if he moved. Oh, you know what? He did move. They said that he was in Jackson County. I don't know what school that is.
Jackson is down here.
Well, yeah, they said he made the threat in Jackson County. And when they went to the address, the man that's there was like, we just moved in a couple months ago. And so they had to find where they moved to. And they went to where they live at now. And he was like, oh no, somebody hacked my stuff, this, that, and the third. But yeah, they said the middle school was in Jackson.
I thought
so, like I said, so that tell me he didn't even know the kids. It's only been 4 weeks.
No, that's up there with you. That's by Brusselton, Flowery Branch. That's up there.
Okay, so it's up there.
That's up there. Yeah, that's up there. See, they see y'all be liking to move up there. Be bougie.
Oh, but I told you that they do not be liking us up there. Like I'm telling you, at Archer, they was taking a knee in the lunchroom because the black kids was taking a knee in the lunchroom because they said that white kids was calling them the N-word and saying that Gwinnett did not used to have that many N's. And
really?
Yes.
And them kids should have got kicked out, out the school system, not detention. Bye-bye. What happened to them?
Nothing.
They didn't do an investigation? Really? So, I really didn't. I never everybody said, oh, Gwinnett County school system is the best school system. I'm not for Gwinnett County school system. I really do not believe they're one of the best school systems. I think they falsify documents.
I was going to say they do falsify documents. That I think all the schools do that now. All the schools do whatever it takes to pass your child. They're going to give them 50 million opportunities to make up the grade. I think the only positive thing is that they will have other electives to teach them things. They have more electives than the schools on this side. But as far as like the smartest kids or anything like that, they be like, oh, we'll replace this F with this. You can make it up with this. Yeah, they do stuff to keep themselves up there with the grades.
I never liked when Anaya went there. After that, I hated Gwinnett school systems. They did not help her get to They didn't prepare her, help her get to. She was only in 3rd grade. Okay.
Mhm.
And it was just bad. It was just bad. She does not take to that school. It was bad. I do not like Gwinnett County school system. I don't. I really don't think it's a good school system. But everybody love it. It's the best school system in Atlanta area. That's not true. For me,
Mhm.
that's not true.
Mhm. Well, our prayers go out to all the families affected by this tragedy.
Mhm. That's just sad.
And
Yeah, his ass needs to be up under a jail. He needs to be up. He's 14, so he should do 2 years in juvie. That's enough to get his ass mentally ready and take his own ass to Rikers Island.
damn, she's sending him to New York.
Yes, that's what he needs to be. Right in Rikers.
This is at Rikers Island.
He needs to go up there. He do. He do. He do. He'll be a changed man. Since his dad couldn't make him a man, Rikers Island will make his ass a man. And once they find out what he did, they'll take care of him.
Mhm.
That's what he needs to be.
I agree. But what else you got for us today?
I don't
You've
know.
been sending stuff all day. Let's see.
Well, our hearts go out to is it Rich Homie Quan?
Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan. He passed away today. I have some footage of that somewhere.
Okay.
Here we go. This one. No, there we go. This is off of TMZ. They have the 911 footage.
I'm gonna stay on the line with you.
And just, I mean, a side note, we'll talk about this afterwards, but we need to do some investigation into this whole thing. Let's listen to this 911 call and we'll talk afterwards. But just pay attention to it, okay? Pay attention to it.
Okay.
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 Amber 911 operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police or an ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
Girl, is you listening?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now. And
A defibrillator in the house?
Is there a what?
You don't even know what that
There's
is.
a defibrillator available. Send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the
That's
line.
what I called you for.
Exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on
Girl,
his
you
back
should have just
on the
clicked
floor and
me and all you had to do is merge call.
head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta
said
get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not. His heart not beating or anything.
I'm gonna stay on the line with you, okay?
Well, first of all, Susie need to be fired because she can't hear.
Immediately.
Then she talking about defibrillators. Ma'am, did I say I was in a facility? Why would I have a defibrillator in the house?
Exactly.
Then talking about, well, I'm gonna send a paramedic. Girl, that's what I called you for.
That should have been the first thing she said. My boyfriend is not breathing. All right, what's your address? Let me send some help. And then walk her through what's going on. And then you took the baby to school this morning. First of all, you put a blanket on him. Did he move when you put a blanket? Like
She said he didn't move. She said when she came back and he hadn't moved, that's when she turned him over and seen the foam on his mouth.
Okay, so this wasn't hours later because she said he'd been asleep all day.
She said overnight. He didn't come to bed.
She said he'd been asleep all day. Actually, he didn't come to bed last night. All day. And come on, what's going on? Did you not see him move? You had to get the baby ready.
Well, I can't. I'll say this, that my husband as well falls asleep on the couch. Now, I be down there. We be watching a movie. Every time I push play on the movie, he go to sleep. So we be watching the movie and he go to sleep and I be like, I'm finna go. And if he don't move, I leave him. He will stay down there all night. I get up in the morning, take the kids to school. He still be on the couch sleep. So that may have been the case. Now, I don't cover his ass up because I ain't got time. I got to get the kids ready. But she may have had a little extra time on her hand and she threw a little blanket on him and went on out the door. And then after a certain time, like if it was me, by 9 o'clock, if he ain't moved, then I probably would come look and be like, you all right over there? But prior to that, I wouldn't be inspecting anything either.
Well, let me put this.
It's something that usually goes on.
Okay. Well, let me put this out there for anybody, everybody, and you. Okay.
Okay.
If I fall asleep on anything and you leave and I don't wake up, shake my ass.
Okay, but see, you different because I could drop a dime on the floor by you and you gonna wake up. So if I walk by and get the kids ready and jangle langing and you ain't moving, then I'm already know something up. But for a rock sleeper, you don't think nothing of it because they sleep through everything. You can go in there and make a smoothie with the blender right in the kitchen with him on the couch and he ain't gonna move. So I don't pay him no mind. So she might have did the same thing. And then after a certain time, because they say she called around 10 or something like that. So, you know, after a few hours of being back from taking the child to school at 8 o'clock, she probably like, is he all right? And they say he took a bad pill.
They keep saying this bad pill. What the fuck is a bad pill?
Perk with some fentanyl in it.
Some mixed stuff. So he didn't get the prescription.
It'd be a pill they buy from somebody.
To mix some stuff up. The local pharmacist, the street I think.
Well, you know that I said, you know, it's kind of like some type of conspiracy thing because, you know, just a couple days ago he did an interview and they was asking him like,
yes, we have it.
Yes, they was asking him about YSL and Woody and stuff, and then boom, now you gone.
I said that when I saw this, I was like,
What do you feel about his statements being said about him basically shooting up your dad's barbershop?
What is a liar? The barbershop did get shot up, but it wasn't like, I don't want to talk much to it, but it wasn't like he has over exaggerated it because the same day the barbershop got shot up, it was up and running. So it couldn't have been like what he said it was.
Quick.
We're gonna hold it down.
What is it? He's a liar.
Well, we know
he did get shot up. He talking about, but it did get shot up, but he exaggerating. How do you exaggerate a shooting?
Exactly. I guess he was saying, because he was about to explain, he was like, it got shot up, but it was up and running the same minute. So nobody didn't get unalive in the barbershop. But here's the thing.
But what did they say? He killed nobody.
We all know Woody's a liar.
But
Everybody knows.
But what did they say? He killed nobody anyway. Woody said we shot up Rich Homie Quan daddy barbershop. Oh, I guess he's saying it wasn't no casualties. Then it wasn't really a good shooting.
It was in the good shooting.
Okay, gotcha.
And this is all in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Woody, but niggas know.
Okay, yeah.
I was like,
that?
niggas know.
What do they know?
What they know? That's what I was saying. Like, that he said, huh, niggas know.
Yes, and it was a day ago. This was posted a day ago, and then they do know. They knew not to run their mouth with that YSL person, because Woody don't have the sense to pull this off. It would had to be, who's the YSL person? What his name? Young Thug?
I don't know. I feel like, did somebody make a call to the local pharmacist and said, when he call you, you know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dun dun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what do this pill do for people? Do it take the pain away?
So Percocet is a pain pill.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Now, it may do the same thing for me that it do for them. It made me real high.
Was it mixed with something?
No, mine came from the emergency room. The first time I had a gallbladder attack, they gave me because they said I still have my gallbladder, but I had ate some lasagna one day, right? And I thought this pain was worse than labor. Like, I thought that I was dying, like something was about to explode in me. And I went to the emergency room and they had me drink this liquid and they did this scan. And it was like my gallbladder was inflamed, but it didn't need to be removed. And they said something about, in your system, the stuff don't break down the right way. It could trigger inflammation or whatever. But the pain is so excruciating that they gave me a Percocet. Girl, I thought I was on cloud 9.
And you didn't feel anything?
I didn't feel anything. It was no pain. I was just so high. I was sleeping. And so I guess that's it gives them a high feeling. But now they done started cutting it with fentanyl. And fentanyl is like a hit or miss. Now, they have fentanyl in the hospital, but they know how to distribute it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. On the street, me and you can both buy a pill. If my pill don't have as much in it as yours do, I may live from taking the pill, and then you may overdose.
Mm-hmm.
And so they don't be knowing how much be in it, or they may not even know that it's fentanyl in it. Dunwoody had another drug scare. Dunwoody High School, remember the girl
that went to sleep, put her head down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the last week they had another one. They sent out an email that they had to call the ambulance and use Narcan. Narcan is supposed to wake you up before you die from it.
Thing on the nose, right?
Oh, I think it's like an EpiPen.
Oh,
yeah.
And did it happen? Did he die? Did he survive? Okay. From fentanyl.
Yeah. So the school nurse had Narcan on them. Some student there petitioned for it to be held in the nurse's office after the girl had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So they ended up having it on hand, which was good.
Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because if they would have waited for the ambulance, we might not have made it or whatever. But yeah, these pills is just being laced with different stuff, and you don't know to take it. That's basically what it is. They don't really be knowing what they take.
A friend of mine's, Sherry, in Alabama. So she was saying that a young boy died from fentanyl. That it was some residue in an Airbnb.
Yes, if you touch it, you could die.
Yes, and he died. A residue from an Airbnb.
It's very toxic. Like police officers are not supposed to touch it or nothing.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. He probably didn't even know what it was. It probably was in a powder substance and just. Mm-hmm. Now, who the hell was cutting up some fentanyl before they left?
A street pharmacist.
Mm-hmm. That's deep.
Oh man. Let's get back to Rich.
Absolutely.
And I go see him every day. You feel me? Like to this day, my dad still is in the hospital, bro.
He looked like he was.
And I mean, like,
we still in the hospital.
I'm
yeah,
there.
he's still in the hospital.
Oh, he drinking some lean. You see that cup?
2.5 months.
And I heard you once say "screaming free thugger," right? Is there any chance that at some point in the future, either be unreleased music or whatnot, that we'll hear y'all on a song together again?
That I don't know because we do have a lot of unreleased. We do have a lot of music that hasn't been released, but who knows what the future holds? First and foremost, let's free Thugger. Let's free anybody locked up. Let's free Luwak, Lucci.
Free anybody that's locked up?
It's a touchy situation, so I try not to talk about it a lot, but I don't know what the future holds, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have a conversation. And then it'll start from there.
Okay, I like that answer.
Me and Threat shot up Rich on Quan Daddy Barbershop on Bankhead.
What do you feel about his statement?
Free everybody that's locked up?
Free everybody. Just let everybody out.
What the hell's wrong with him?
He got a lot of people there.
Well, rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
And have the lady find a new job at 911. I'm gonna apply to be a 911 operator. I think I would be very informative, and I think I would have like all the answers of what to do. Maybe not, because if somebody called me and be like, I need assistance, he trying to kill me, I'm like, girl, stab him.
No, I'm like, run.
I'm gonna be like, what he doing? I'm like, he's in the bathroom. Get the knife. No, I say run.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how mad is he? Like, can we get him to go to sleep first and then shank him? Like, I don't know. I may have some different type of solutions for them, but I would try to assist.
I don't think that's this. You shouldn't do that.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah, like 911. What's your emergency? He's chasing me through the house with a knife. Jump out the window, girl.
Run.
They be like, so what's going on? Like, I don't want to be like that.
Because the person on the other end is hysterical. So they're trying to calm down.
It's a hysterical situation.
But they don't want, we both can't get things done if we're both hysterical.
Yeah, I don't want to call you because an intruder just came in the house and you're like, what did you say? Which I don't have time to be repeating stuff. Like I said, somebody just broke in.
See, they would get mad at me because that's what I would say to them.
What?
I don't have time to repeat shit. You heard what I said. Okay.
She's like, do you have a defibrillator? She like, a what? I don't know what that is. A defibrillator.
Where did he live? You know where he lived? Was it Fulton County?
Oh no.
Because
they didn't say what it said at the beginning. Did it say 911? What did it say?
Let's see. Because they should have known. Ain't nobody know Fulton County.
On the line with you, okay?
Oh, okay. It started off with I'm gonna stay on the line with you.
Okay.
Yeah, like they should have known that he or anybody in fucking Fulton County did not have a damn defibrillator.
Nobody got a defibrillator in their house. Nobody. Unless you in some type of medical field and got one as a donation or something. Nobody done went and bought a defibrillator.
And if they had a defibrillator in the house,
you talking about it, I'm gonna tell you how to use it, girl.
They know how to use it because it's in the house.
Exactly. I would already defibrillated him.
Exactly.
It's in the house.
I know. Like, come on now. Yeah, she should definitely get. Hopefully, something would happen because that call went all wrong. Maybe because they already knew that he was unalive and he wasn't coming back. But that call went all wrong.
I seen people posting like she was too calm. I mean, I guess they wanted her to be hysterical.
Who the girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she was too calm or
I think
hysterical.
she already knew he was gone, to be honest. I
Yes.
think that she knew that he was dead. Because she like he don't have no heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't understand why she didn't shake him earlier. But let me tell y'all, if it's anybody, okay, if I don't move, something is wrong.
Well, I'm telling you that I do it all the time. Sleep in the bed by myself. I get up and leave him on the couch, and he be there till in the morning.
But now on, shake him. You ain't gotta shake him hard. A little shake. If he do this, go off. You can walk. But
he be alive when I leave him. I'm just saying in the morning I don't check him.
Oh my God, I can't. You check him in the morning from now on. Check him in the morning. We know he ain't doing nothing to go to sleep, but still, check.
I definitely will start checking him in the morning.
Start
Even though if you done coded in the middle of the night, you still gone.
Yeah, that's true. But I was like, check
I'm
him.
gonna apply. When we get off, I'm about to see if they hire.
No.
I want to be I want to try it.
What's the name hiring? CVS is hiring remote recruiters.
Oh, I need to look into that.
Dental recruiters.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you send me the job?
Are you wanting to do the job?
Yep. Send it to me.
I send it to you now. All right. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my family.
Until we meet again, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. And leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you. Peace. Live tomorrow.